There's a difference. In your lane, you do what you do. I'm in completely different lanes and completely different rooms from you.
I don't really fuck with Chad Ocho Cinco, to be totally honest with you.
This video is the back and forth between Cam and Ocho. I don't think it's really beef. It's podcast, like drama. And man, Cam, he treat this joint like the streets. I'm not gonna lie. And man, the show's 100% independent, so they don't really care about, relationships and all that. But they gotta tread lightly, dog. Cause they making a lot of enemies in like the sports world. I remember when T.O. went on there, he was coming at Mace. I ain't really like that. But it is what it is, like they say, you feel me? You gonna have haters and you gonna have fans. I'm a fan of the show. I'm a fan of both shows. But if I ever had to choose, I would choose. It is what it is. But in this video, I'm gonna play what Cameron first said. Then I'm gonna play Ocho response from last night. And then I'm gonna play Cameron response from this morning. So get in the comments, let me know like who y'all think wrong and who y'all think right in this beef. Shout out to Cam. He got a new movie coming out. I think it's coming out like in March called Is It a Crime? I mean, I'm a Cameron fan, dog. Old Boy was my favorite song back in the day. And I listen to Welcome to New York City like every night when I'm drunk. So shout out to Cam, Mace, Stat Baby. Shout out to Chad and Shannon too.
Oh, absolutely. Listen. Cam has some stuff to say, and I had to think about it, and I had to listen to it and think about some stuff that was brought up from 2 years ago, where I said, Cam, you my mans, and I'm coming for your spot. Now, I'm not sure how that's taken as hate when all you have to do is understand that I'm saying I'm coming for your spot because I see you as the standard that is setting the bar in that specific space. Mm-hmm. So you took that as an insult, which is weird to me. I'm not sure how you can do that. But if you check the numbers, what I said I was going to do, I've already done and surpassed that in this specific space. Now, he asked me to come join them, to do something with them. And I told him, okay, you got to check with my people. You got to reach out to my people who, when it was time for me to work with you, what did I ask you to do? Reach out to who?
I talked to Doug.
You talked to Doug. So boom, we did, like that. Right. That's the way I handle business. I don't run nothing through me. So I guess that was seen as a sign of disrespect because I chose to come over here with you. Boom. Okay. Now we brought up the issue with he talking about money and bags and how much you pay guest feature, how much we pay our guest features. Buddy, I ain't no guest feature. Boy, I'm the main attraction. What is you talking about? I always been the main attraction. There's a difference. In your lane, you do what you do. I'm in completely different lanes and completely different rooms from you, despite me always playing around and joking. It's different. For one, you wouldn't have been able to afford me to begin with. Let's start there. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I think because I do everything in entertaining, fun, laughing way, you kind of forget and don't really understand what's being done over here and how special what we have is. And that's no disrespect to them, because I like they show. I love It Is What It Is, because it's different than what we do. Mm-hmm. Their views, they got some high ones. But it's mainly about going at people and jigging at people, Over here, it's about having fun, entertaining, and the stories.
Yeah.
Completely different. Two different shows. I love them, though. Yeah. Then, Cam, he's a Harlem dude. I've been to Harlem. My face is clean in Harlem. Most of the time, those that I know from Harlem, they don't act like that. He getting a little emotional for nothing, especially about stuff.
That allegedly happened 2 years ago.
2 years ago, and it was a sign of respect because I see you as the standard of what it is to be the best at in this space.
Right.
Then the Stephen A thing. You talk about weird and you don't like my vibes. Listen, for one, the whole world know I'm joking and trolling. It's a funny story that wasn't even true to begin with, and you took that serious. So Then now you're getting personal with the words and the talking. I post my location where I'm at every day. What you tell me to stop doing? Stop catching rides from the airport, right?
Yep.
Everybody know where I am every single day, no matter what city I travel to. I'm outside all the time. If it was really an issue, or you really didn't like me, and it was a problem, I'm easy to find, especially in Miami. If I'm not mistaken, you be here. Y'all film here, if I'm not mistaken. I show everybody respect, I show everybody love. What's one problem that you've always gotten on me about doing a show like this? I don't do enough what? When it comes to talk about players.
Yeah, you don't critique enough.
I don't critique enough because I'm always showing love. I'm always showing respect no matter what. I never get out of line with nobody.
Right.
But the words that were displayed as if it's a personal issue. Now, if it's a personal issue, which I've never had with anybody because I always show everybody love and respect, I'm easy to find because I'm outside. Always. In Harlem, too. That's your stomping grounds, right? I be at Ricardo's all the time. Matter of fact, I'm going to be in New York Monday, and I'm going to be at Ricardo's at 5 o'clock, to be exact. But it's always love. No, never disrespect. And that's it. And I love you. And I love you, unless you want to go another route.
The way I look at it, Ocho, I think you explained too much. You did what you did. You don't represent yourself. Most people, that's why you hire representation. If you didn't want representation, you could have done it on yourself. And yeah, you could save 3, 5, 10%. But you chose to have a representative that funnels everything through. I reached out to Doug because I knew Doug was your representative. I didn't reach out to you first. I reached out to Doug. I said, hey, man, what's up with Ocho? Where I want to run something by Ocho. Funny, Ocho in town. Hey, can we meet at the Palm? And such a time. You showed up. I made the pitch to you. You say, Uncle, I'm good. I said, well, don't even worry about the money. I trust you. So that's how we handle that. I don't, like I said, look, people like, man, you don't, I say, bro, y'all got to know when Ocho's serious and y'all got to know when Ocho joking. Y'all don't seem to know which is which. So that's on y'all. I know when he's joking. I know when he's being serious. But for me, Ocho, and we had this conversation, you hit me up yesterday. I say, for me, I just let it rock. Yeah. I felt just then you explained too much.
Yeah. But listen. Sometimes you got to clear the air, right? You got to clear the air because then you have an issue, right?
Well, he could have called you, Ocho. If that was the case, if he had an issue with you, he could have reached out the phone and he could have called you.
That's how I know it wasn't an issue. It wasn't no issue for real. You have a show to do. He has a show to do. He has a show to do, and I understand that. But the disrespect, you don't have to like me. I don't care about that part. Get in line. It's a lot of them.
Right.
But the disrespect like that, and then you got the wrong people hearing it, and it's ruffling feathers. It really shouldn't be ruffling because I don't move like that. Never have.
Freaky ass niggas need to keep their ass inside, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what they need to do, man. Fuck is you telling another grown man about you getting your tool piece a little bigger, man? I don't really fuck with Chad or Cinco, to be totally honest with you. He all right, but at the end of the day, when we started this show, the nigga was hating from the very beginning. We started the show, we was doing very well, it was very successful. We didn't have no deal, no sponsors or nothing. We was doing this off the muscle. He comes out of nowhere talking about, yeah, I'm gonna get myself back together and I'm taking Cam's spot. Why the fuck you gotta take my spot, nigga? Fuck is you talking about? You been a football player your whole life, nigga. Now because I'm doing sports, you come and take my spot. And at that particular time, we had only been doing the show about 2.5 months, 3 months. But that's how much of an impact that I had that bitch ass nigga felt threatened, you know what I'm saying? Then after that, we try to call him, shout out to my nigga Bub. My nigga Bub knows some niggas he know. I tried to give him a job. He like, yo, talk to my agent. I said, I'm talking to you now. What the I don't do business like that. I talk to my agent. See, you so dumb you can't even speak for yourself, stupid motherfucker. I tried to offer you more paper than you probably get now. Ask Mark Jackson how he got paid. Ask Mike Irvin how much he got paid. Ask them niggas if they was living lovely off the checks me and Murder was sending them niggas. Ask them. I bet you ain't getting paid the money that Mark Jackson and Mike Irvin got paid working with us. I don't know this for a fact, but ask Mike Irvin and ask Mark Jackson that they get paid lovely. And if I threaten niggas like you, this is why you going to do the shit you doing. Fucking telling Stephen A about getting your piece bigger? Yo, I don't like you, nigga. I don't like you. I don't like your your whole style is bitch made, nigga, and I don't fuck with you. Try to give you a job, and then you go and suck the nigga Shannon off. Ooh, Shannon, why you go suck him off? For what? Pause. I came to you first. Oh, my agent handles anything. You dumb motherfucker. Your agent probably robbing you, probably not as much well off as as niggas think you are. And if you still need a job, I ain't hiring no more. You better hope the nigga Shannon keep you with him, nigga. I don't like you. Hating on me for no motherfucking reason from the jump. Fuck you.